Red Hood is by far my favorite DC character, so when Gotham Knights was announced, I knew I was going to be playing it just for him alone. Now, if the title wasn't clear enough, this isn't a review of the game, and since the game's still pretty new, there won't be any major spoilers here. This is literally just a video about Red Hood and the things that do and don't work with him in this game. If you like Red Hood and like video games, then go over and hit the subscribe button, and make sure to shoot the bell next to it so you don't miss any of our videos.
I recognize some of these jerks. They're all known gang members.
So let's start with his design. I thought it was interesting that they made him pretty big in comparison with the others, and I was okay with it as long as they made him more of a tank, and they did. He hits like a truck with some of his attacks, and his appearance really grew on me. I of course love the white streak in his hair, and the scar on his face is awesome. I do, however, wish his hair was a little bit longer, but I get they wanted each knight to have their own unique appearance. Thankfully, they do have numerous skins, because I really didn't like the mask for the base skin. It looked too much like Deadpool for me. Luckily, there are so many skins, and the majority of them I love. I do think it'd be really cool if they add the outlaw look, or even a spiffy one, especially since there are some other skins that look like his comics. There are also a lot of smaller things that if you're a comic fan, you'll enjoy. My favorite was seeing an email from Roy.
I can't be like him, Alfred. But I can't go back to how I used to be. Bruce showed me a path, and I'm sticking with it.
Now let's talk about how he acts. I personally think that he does act a lot like his other versions. He can be a crazy badass, and his attacks and takedowns really highlight his strength and skill. He can also be a smartass while interacting with the rest of the Bat family.
Wait, hasn't Harley Quinn been out of Gotham ever since, you know, her ex?
Killed me? Isn't that what you meant?
There are a lot of moments of him having heart in some optional cutscenes. Even later in the game, there are some crazy dark moments that I did not expect. We also see him having some nice and heartfelt moments with every member of the Bat family.
Yeah. It's stupid. I'll be fine.
It's not stupid. You died. It's okay to not be okay with that.
He still has moments of being angsty and not really knowing how to cope with being back from the dead, or what others think of him.
I don't know what's worse. Having a chunk of my life taken away from me, or coming back to everyone thinking I'm gonna snap.
But this game gave him a very big twist with the powers from the Lazarus Pit. When I first saw this, I swore I wouldn't be using it. But one mission I had to chase someone, and they were going really fast, so I kind of had to. And little by little, it did start to grow on me. Now don't get me wrong, I would have preferred some parkour or something else instead, but I don't hate this addition. I would prefer it if they committed to those types of powers and made it its own skill tree with unique abilities, or just didn't use them. Overall, majority of my complaints about Jason are very minor. I loved him in this game. So much so that for me, this game wasn't Gotham Knights. It was Red Hood the game. Let me know down below what's your favorite ability from the character you're playing. Are you enjoying the game overall? Let's talk about Red Hood the game down below. Now stay nerdy and keep binging.